2.2%, baby. How do you guys feel about that, huh? I know Sanguchi's seething right now. Change in what I was gonna do for today's stream. We're gonna be doing Miranda's favorite item mission. Let's go! On a dark and foreboding night, in a dimly lit room located somewhere in the outpost, 3 shadows are moving. Fluffy Shadow. Is everyone ready? Shadow with sparkling eyes. Of course! Shadow looking at the wall. As ready as ever. You're talking to a tower again instead of me. Whatever. It's dark, so I suppose it can't be helped. Remember, we can't tolerate any mistakes, or at least not too many. We can overlook a few mistakes, considering who our target is. Are we really going through with this? What if What if Codename Orange ends up feeling distraught over this? To be honest, I'm not entirely comfortable with this either. But we have to steel ourselves. It's high time for Codename Orange to face the music. You haven't forgotten, have you? We have to settle this once and for all. Alright, I'll summon my courage. Let's tie up some loose ends. Alright then. We start tomorrow, just as we planned. Who's the 4th person? It's not Miranda, so who's the 4th person? On a bright and sunny day, one where it seems highly likely for any incidents to occur. Oh, is it novel, maybe? Polly and Miranda come to the commander's room. Hello there, Commander. Good day! Something's happened, hasn't it? How did you know? Because you both came together. Okay, fair point. However, this isn't a run-of-the-mill case. Miranda's been assigned a special mission. Would you be able to lend her some support? Special mission? Indeed! As a proud member of the ACPU, I've been tasked with something other than directing traffic. This time, I'm in charge of criminal investigation. Thank you! I have to admit, leaving this entirely to Miranda makes me a bit nervous. Could you possibly keep an eye on her? Sure, I'll help. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you! Now that that's settled, Polly abruptly produces a large sheet of paper. Let me brief both of you on the case. The suspect is a rather notorious figure. Dozens of different charges have been pinned on her. Did you say dozens? And those are only the ones we know of. There could be a lot more. Gulp! But she has overextended herself. She has been active for a long time and left behind far too many traces of her misdeeds. Like what? Physical evidence, witnesses and victims. Then we should be able to catch her quickly. Still, we mustn't let our guard down. One wrong move on our part could result in innocent civilian suffering. Do you remember what I told you? The dead tell no tales, right? You're not wrong, but that's more like something a criminal or private eye would say. I was referring to a more fundamental truth. Do you not remember? Oh, everyone is equal before the law. Sounds a bit simplistic to me. I'd be inclined to agree. I'll give you a hint. It's related to traces. Oh, I remember now. A criminal always leaves a trace. Exactly. The evidence left behind by the criminal never lies. They are the consequence of their actions, forever bound by cause and effect. Make sure to remember that, especially for this mission. Understood. Now, Could you step outside for a moment? I have something to discuss with the commander. Okay. Energetic Miranda bounds out of the room. Out of the commander's room. What is it you want to talk about? Is it a surprise birthday party of sorts? Commander, I want you to listen carefully and not freak out. Alright. Miranda is the suspect. Miranda is the suspect, guys. She's the bad guy. No way. After listening to police story, I arrive at the police station with Miranda.
I've been waiting for you guys. You're here to take a look at the evidence for the case Miranda is working on, right? Indeed we are.
You already have evidence ready to look at?
Yes, this mission has had a long preparation phase. We've been slowly acquiring various pieces of information and gathering evidence. Wait, what does that leave me to do then?
Reviewing evidence and reaching conclusions are also important.
Hey, you're right! I'll reach a conclusion and catch the criminal. Alright, I'll be rooting for you, Miranda.
Aww, Query's smiling face so cute. Query hands over a few plastic bags with labels attached to them, then gestures to the wall.
Here's everything we believe the suspect left behind. It's already been sorted and organized. Take your time.
Miranda takes the items and opens the first bag.
What is this?
A piece of cloth.
It's a pop balloon. The suspect helped the child who was crying because the balloon she was carrying had gotten stuck in a tree. That child later submitted the deflated balloon as evidence.
How will this help us identify the criminal?
Unfortunately for her, she left her fingerprints on it. Not to mention the child being a witness. Was this child a girl perhaps, with black hair and pigtails? Yes, that description matches her exactly. I helped a child like that once! That means... It's possible I encountered the suspect before. Yes, that may be true. This still isn't enough to go on though. Could you show me some more evidence?
Corey is like, what the fuck?
Of course. I'm not entirely sure if this next piece qualifies as evidence, but the suspect reportedly helped a lost animal find its owner.
That's highly significant information, given that animals aren't commonly found in the Ark.
Precisely. Hold on. Pet ownership isn't allowed in the Ark. How could this even have occurred? Pardon? I didn't catch that. Nothing. Moving on. The animal that had been lost was none other than Beatrice.
Oh, Beatrice looking so handsome and shit.
Bok. Eh? Beatrice, did you get lost again?
You helped Beatrice find her owner?
Yeah, I found her wandering in the park and played with her. Before long, her owner appeared, which was a bit disappointing actually.
This isn't really adding up. As Miranda gently pats Beatrice's head for a while, her own head suddenly tilts to the side.
Hold on. I couldn't have been the one who helped Beatrice. That was a suspect. Or maybe me helping her was a separate incident.
The suspect seems to act quite similarly to you.
It certainly seems that way. Beatrice is familiar with the suspect's scent, so she'll be able to confirm whether someone is truly the culprit. Sniff sniff.
Beatrice sniffs Miranda. Woof woof woof. Seems that it's been confirmed. Yes, I'm happy to see you too, Beatrice. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that Beatrice will be able to lead us directly to the culprit. Do you have anything else to show me? Yes, one final item, and it's quite damning. After I show you that, you can meet the witnesses. Query hands over another evidence bag. Contained within it is... Wait, that is my police badge! Why is... Oh no, I didn't mean for you to see that. I think I can see what's going on here. I can explain, Miranda. The criminal is... whoever stole my police badge. I thought I had misplaced it. I was wondering about Polly giving me an earful. Thank goodness it's back. Yeah, I'm happy for you. Are they really gonna promote Miranda? She's so dumb though. After retrieving Miranda's police badge, we arrive at a park inside the Ark. Novel said that she gathered some witnesses for us in the park. I sure have. I, the great detective Novel, am more than happy to lend a hand for your unique mission. Oh hey Novel. Thank you so much. I'm glad to have you on my team. Hello Novel. Greetings, I've been briefed on everything. This time around, Watson will be assisting Miranda. Is that so? I suppose you could say that. So, where are the witnesses? Just a moment. I've secured their cooperation, so I'll bring them over. Novel steps aside and returns shortly with a woman. This is our first witness. Dun dun dun. Citizen who looks happy. The suspect had light brown wavy hair tied into pigtails. She was wearing a uniform and was bursting with energy. Light brown wavy hair tied into pigtails and a uniform. Wait a minute. That sounds a heck of a lot like me! Hehe, yeah, she did bear a strong resemblance to you. So much so, you wouldn't blame someone for mistaking you two for the same person. That's impossible! I'm no criminal. I'm an officer of the law who's dedicated to protecting our citizens. Right? You're a wonderful officer and we all commend you for that. Thanks for saying that. No need to thank me. Let's continue. This person is always running around and getting involved in all sorts of incidents. What kind of incidents? Playing with lost puppies, comforting children who lost their balloons, picking up litter, catching the occasional criminal. However, most of her time is directed to directing traffic. Surely she's making this too obvious. Silence! Miranda is furiously jotting down notes in her notepad with a look of intense seriousness. Puppies, balloons, kids, cleaning, criminals, directing traffic. Got any ideas? Well,
I'm still not quite sure. I think I need to hear from the other witnesses. Thank you for your testimony. Now, on to the next witness. This individual has actually spoken with the suspect. That could be immensely helpful. Please, could you share your testimony with us? Dun dun dun. It was during a terrorist attack in the city. I had been taken hostage and was pushed out of a high rise. Is the suspect we're after a terrorist? We must apprehend her before she strikes again. Oh no, the terrorist was caught at that time. I'm glad to hear that. Now then, you say you interacted with the suspect? Yes. She caught me just after I had been pushed off the building. It sounds to me like she's a good person. But if that's true, why is she a suspect? Well... The flustered citizen glances at Novel. Novel gives a knowing nod. Yes, she truly is a wonderful person. Although we're regarding her as a suspect, that might be chalked up to a misunderstanding. In fact, she might have actually been helping us all along. That's right. Perhaps rather than being punished, she deserves to be rewarded. In any case, that's all the evidence and testimonies we have at the moment. Now, it's up to you to identify the suspect. Do you know who the suspect is, Miranda? Miranda? Yes, I do. The mystery is solved. Dun dun dun! The mystery is completely solved. You reached the truth faster than I expected. Tell us who it is and we'll haul her to the police station. So then, Miranda, who do you think the suspect is? The suspect? Given how blatant and obvious all the pre-arranged witnesses and pieces of evidence have been, even Miranda, despite being inexperienced in criminal investigation, could only come to one conclusion. Once Miranda outs herself as the culprit, I'll have to calm her down, and then, once I receive the signal, we'll take her back to the police station. The suspect is Polly. All of the information points to me being the offender, but I'm not. Therefore, the suspect must be the person closest to me. Polly. But all the clues indicate that it was you. Exactly, and that's precisely why Polly is the guilty party. Because I'm not. So what are you planning on doing? So what are you planning on doing now? I'm going to meet Polly. And then what? Persuade her. What do you mean? If Polly is indeed guilty, she will have to accept her punishment. But then again, both the witness and Novel mention that the suspect may in fact be acting altruistically. If that's the case, I'll congratulate Polly on a job well done, serving the citizens. However, if she is guilty, I will make sure she reflects on her actions. Miranda looks at me with a steely determination. Oh, Miranda's such a good girl. Miranda, Polly isn't the suspect. Why not? Think about the first testimonial you heard. The first testimonial. She opens her notebook. The suspect had light brown, wavy hair tied into pigtails. Huh? What color is Polly's hair? White. And fluffy, and not tied into pigtails. So it's not Polly? Definitely not. I can guarantee that.
I see. Thank goodness. Miranda slowly sinks to the floor. For a moment, I was convinced it was her. That could never happen. Of course, Polly would never go against the law. But she stares at her notebook filled with notes. Why does all of this point to me? If things keep going the way they are, I'll mess up this unique opportunity I've been given. Miranda, the thing is... My phone starts to vibrate. Sorry, one moment. The sender is someone I recognize, and the message is one I was expecting. Everything's ready. We have to go. Where? To the police station. Huh? Why? So you can turn yourself in. What? Miranda and I return to the police station together. Why are the lights off? Polly, Query, we're back! Novel, is anyone here? Commander, I don't think there's anyone here. Pop, 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 pop. The lights flash on and confetti bursts through the air. Congratulations, Miranda! It's a celebration!
Congratulations!
Huh? What is this?
It's a surprise party.
You had no idea, did you? I knew that my plan would go off brilliantly. A party? You've accomplished so much since joining the ACPU. Of course, you've caused a few accidents as well. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. You've helped far more people than you've harmed, and everyone appreciates you, Miranda. Is that true? Absolutely. Not everyone could make it, but we had many other witnesses. What? And here? Oh.
And here.
Query produces a bundle of evidence bags.
Look at how much evidence of your hard work there is.
What is that? These are the traces you left behind, Miranda. All the hard work and effort you've done for the citizens of the Ark. Traces! I collected them slowly over time in order to show you how much you've grown. When the time is right, I wanted you to see every single one of them, one by one. And there's this. Polly hands Miranda a picture frame with a cute design. This is a sheet of paper where all the people you've helped have written messages for you. These are also parts of the traces you've left behind. As Miranda stands blankly at the frame, I step closer. Inside the frame is a piece of paper, covered with handwritten messages in various colors. Thank you for finding my balloon! It's nice to see such a polite and hardworking young lady. Thank you for playing with Beatrice. I'd love for you to play with her again sometime. You saved my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, lad. Thank you. There's so many. But I remember all of them. Miranda, feeling overwhelmed, continues to scrutinize every single word within the picture frame as if wanting to memorize every last letter. We'll give you a moment. Okay. No, you should stay, Commander. Huh? There's a reason we asked for your help today. You have a role only you can fulfill. Continue to look after Miranda just as you've been doing. Aww, Miranda. After Polly, Novel and Query leave, Miranda continues to look at the frame. Miranda? Yes? Are you alright? I'm fine. It's just...
Commander? Do I really deserve this?
Of course.
But I was just doing my duty as an officer. I've never done anything to earn such a gift. Even today, I miss such obvious clues.
Don't put yourself down like that. It's disrespectful to those who are grateful for what you've done for them.
Then what should I do?
Just keep doing your best. Continue doing what you've always done.
Yes. I'll keep doing my best. I hope everyone who has brought me this joy can continue to live comfortably and safely. Thank you so much, Commander.
What did I do?
No, you played an important role. Or rather, you will.
Come again.
You'll be a witness to the other witnesses.
I'm not quite following.
All the witnesses we spoke to today remembered what I did. But I couldn't remember them until I saw them again. That's why I need someone to be a witness to my own deeds. And only you can do that.
So you want to remember everyone you've helped?
Yes!
Alright, hand that over for a moment. I take the picture frame from Miranda.
Commander?
I pick up a pen and write the number 1 on the back of the
What's
frame.
that?
The number 1. As in, there's eventually gonna be a second, third, more.
Ah,
It might be tough for me to remember all your good deeds on my own. So we'll have to be sure to leave behind sufficient evidence like this. Miranda hugs the frame tightly.
yes, Commander.
Aww, cute little story. Yay! Lobby application! Yay! My entire lobby is now favorite items. Let's go! If you watch here till the end of the video, don't forget to hit that like, comment and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know. Did you get Miranda's favorite item? Did you enjoy that story? Is Miranda a little dumb? Love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Jiggle physics, 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 jiggle physics.